This is the Baseball Observer. I'm going to sim through Saturday. It's Wednesday, May 13th, 1981. I'm going to walk through this quick play style, see how these things develop, not trying to go in depth, see what I notice, and I'm going to end ready to play the Showcase Sunday. Okay. San Diego at Atlanta. Seraphs win with a late rally. 10 innings. They win 4-3. San Francisco at Charlotte. Colonels in 11-5 home win. 11-5. Player of the game is Yindu. Charlotte, he's back. But he was hurt. Player of the game of this one was Kenny Murdoch. Okay. Chicago, Miami. Hurricanes Bridal Fire, 4-3. Miami gets a home win against Chicago. They're now 20-15. Chicago 18-17. Player of the game, David Victorero. Starting pitcher. Dallas at Tampa. Martinez now 4-2 after beating Rustlers. Tampa wins at home 7-2. Player of the game, Sergio Martinez. He's now 4-2. All right, let me just do NBC first. All right, NBC. Los Angeles at Detroit. Los Angeles stopped 8-0 by Detroit. Big home win for the Dukes. Roberto Rodriguez, third baseman. Player of the game. Phoenix at Minneapolis. Minneapolis slaps 8-3 loss on Phoenix. Ricky Thompson, player of the game. Getting 397. All right, that's the NBC, ABC. Portland at Boston. Lumberjacks earn 8-4 win against the Patriots. Portland wins on the road for only their 12th win of the season. Player of the game, Roberto Marquez. He hit 2 home runs. Seattle at New York. Thomas Deal Aces 5-2 loss. Billy Mendoza, player of the game. He hit 2 home runs. Seattle went on the road. Cincinnati at Philly. Cougars win at Philadelphia 9-4. Player of the game, Scott Reese. He hit a home run. His 6th. Reigning MVP. Houston at Pittsburgh. Got Zell on the mound. Let's see what happens. Express top Mavericks 4-3 in 10 innings. Looks like a walk-off 4-3. Player of the game, Scott Zell. He didn't get the win. And let's see. Denver at Nashville. Let's see what happens here. They're both 19-15. Blues earn win with late rally. Bottom of the 10th, a walk-off. 5-4. And 10 innings. Player of the game. Starting pitcher Dave D'Angelo for Denver. In a losing effort, as the Blues win at home. They're now 20-15. Vegas at St. Louis. Let's see if St. Louis can even the score. Dominant performance by Corrado and St. Louis win. Look at this, 7-0. Nice. No runs on 5 hits for the Gamblers. Player of the game is this Coronado. It's Coronado. Let me say it right. Jose Coronado. Dominant performance. Let's take a look at this one. See, this is when you want to see. Dominant performance by Coronado and St. Louis win. St. Louis turned a good effort from starter Jose Coronado to a win over the Las Vegas Gamblers at Stallions grounds. Stallions won the game 7-0. With the win, St. Louis upped its record to 18-16. Gamblers had trouble solving Coronado, who surrendered no runs on 5 hits over 7 1/3 inning. Solid performance from our side, says Stallions manager Ryan Messmer. Okay. All right, so that is Wednesday. Jose is the performance of the day. Sergio Martinez for Tampa Bay. Roberto Rodriguez for Detroit. We finished the day. Now it's Thursday the 14th. Only 4 games. These are the 4 games that did play on Monday. San Francisco at Charlotte. Pineda schools Charlotte in 3-1 San Francisco triumph. Warriors win on the road 3-1. Player of the game, starting pitcher Antonio Pineda. He 1 hit the Colonels. 1 run on 1 hit. Wow. Pineda schools Charlotte in 3-1 San Francisco triumph. Antonio Pineda, who is tied for 3rd in the NBC in complete games with 3, was in top form in a tight contest between San Francisco and Charlotte. The Warriors' right-hander helped his team beat the Colonels 3-1, earning his 5th save for San Francisco was Rogelio Hidalgo. San Francisco now sits at 20-15, while Charlotte falls to 23-12. Pineda, the winner, is now 7-1. 7 1/3 innings of work. He gave up 1 run and 1 hit while collecting 6 Ks. He essentially shut down the Charlotte offense. His tempo and rhythm were good, said Warriors manager Tyler Trowbridge. He was the key to us winning. Nice. All right, Dallas at Tampa Bay. Rustlers whip Storm 15-2. Ooh. Shortstop John Thurston for Dallas. Bill Rambo hit his 3rd home run. Okay. In the ABC, Seattle and New York. Aces first baseman Chacon goes 3 for 5 and win. New York wins 8-6 at home. They get an inch closer to 500. Seattle loses on the road. Robbie Chacon for New York is the player of the game. He hit a home run. Vegas and St. Louis. 3rd game of the series. Campos has 3 hits to power Stallions offense, and the Gamblers lose 2 in a row again for their 10th loss of the year. 5-3, St. Louis wins the series. Victor Campos, the first baseman for the Stallions, is the player of the game. Bert Lopez with the win. He's 4-2, 2.32 ERA. Okay. So Chacon gets the performance of the day for New York. Right fielder Juarez, 4 for 4, double, 4 runs scored, a walk. Antonio Pineda, 7 1/3 innings pitched. Nice. Okay, finished today. We go to Friday. Let's look at the standings. As we go into the weekend series for week 6. Just a glance. Tight races all around except for the ABC West. Vegas Gamblers lead by 6. In the NBC, Charlotte's lead is 3. Hurricanes have won 8 of 10. All right, let's look at our weekend series here. Pittsburgh visiting Cincinnati. Miami visiting Dallas. Tampa Bay visiting Chicago. Philadelphia visiting Houston. Detroit visiting Phoenix. St. Louis visiting Denver. Minneapolis visiting Los Angeles. Boston visiting Seattle. Charlotte visiting San Diego. Nashville visiting Las Vegas. New York visiting Portland. Atlanta visiting San Francisco. That's some West Coast games in this series. Tampa Bay at Chicago, Game 1. Fire earned clutch win 3-2. They scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th inning to win the game. That makes them 19-17. Starting pitcher Oscar Roa, player of the game. He didn't get a decision. Miami at Dallas, both 20-15. Miami is 13-10 on the road. Dallas 11-5 at home. Stella versus Funches. Rustlers lick Hurricanes 12-2. Dallas with a big home win for their 21st win of the season. Bill Rambo, player of the game. 37-year-old. Funches gets the win. He's 5-2. Detroit at Phoenix. Detroit got 19 wins. Phoenix 18. Dukes pinned 5-1 loss on Phoenix. Dukes win on the road. 5-1 for their 20th win of the season. Mike Miranda, the starter, is the player of the game. He get his 3rd win of the season. His ERA is 2.73. Minneapolis at Los Angeles. Cobras clip Blizzard 4-3. Cobras get a home win. They are now 500. Starting pitcher Enrique Laxton is the player of the game. This is no, he doesn't have a decision in that. NBC in San Diego, Charlotte visits 23-12, 8-8 on the road. San Diego is 7-8 at home. Colonels win 6-3 versus San Diego. Colonels get a big road win. Player of the game, starting pitcher Robbie Kendall for the Sheriffs in a losing cause. Charlotte gets a home run from Castro, his 5th. Santiago Castro. San Diego's Artur Verlin, the catcher, gets his first home run of the season. Atlanta at San Francisco. Atlanta upended 7-1 by San Francisco. Warriors get a big home win, game 1 of this series, versus the Kings, who only have 11 wins on the year. 7-1. Arturo Gonzalez, their starter. I think he's their ace. I'm not sure. He gets the win, and he's player of the game. All right, doing it this way, I can see who are the NBC guys. Rambo, Gonzalez, and Pallado. 4 for 4, 2 doubles, a RBI, and 2 runs scored in a 7-1 win versus Atlanta. That's the kid. I think he's in his second year. ABC. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Acuna versus Satchel. Cincinnati 18-17, 10-4 at home. Pittsburgh 6-13 on the road. Express get a win, 3-1. Express starter David Acuna is the player of the game. It's the fourth win. Philadelphia at Houston. Higgins now 3-3 after subduing the Fury. Fury shut out in Houston 4-0. Nate Higgins, the starter for Houston, is the player of the game. It's his third win. St. Louis at Denver. First place teams here. Well, St. Louis is probably in second. Denver 13-7 at home. St. Louis 7-6 on the road. Stallions get a 6-4 win over Denver. Denver scores 3 in the bottom of the ninth. It's not enough. Player of the game, shortstop Brandon Sims for the Stallions. Noah DeBra. He gets the win. He's now 3-0. Nashville at Las Vegas. This will be one of the featured games. Detroit and Phoenix is the other one. This is Aiden Watkins, 4-0 for Nashville. He's their ace against Rogelio Cole, 2-3, 3 ERA for the Gamblers. Let's see what happens. Nashville blanks Las Vegas behind Watkins, 9-0. Wow. Aiden Watkins is the player of the game. He gets his fifth win. He's 5-0 with a 1.51 ERA. Nashville blanks Las Vegas behind Watkins. Aiden Watkins hurled nothing but zeros at the Las Vegas Gamblers. In an impressive outing at Gamblers Park, the Nashville pitcher allowed 6 hits, fanned 5, walked no one, in blanking Las Vegas 9-0. There were a lot of frustrated guys walking back to the dugout. Las Vegas manager Matt Petrie said, "Had a fun day." This year, Watkins has worked 35 2/3 innings with 27 strikeouts, en route to a 5-0 record and a 1.51 ERA. New York at Portland. Lumberjacks edge Aces 5-4. 15 innings it took. Portland gets the walk-off. A good home win for the Lumberjacks. Their 13th of the year. Player of the game, third baseman Pedro Marquez for New York. In a losing cause. Boston at Seattle, both 18-7. Boston 7-11 on the road. Seattle 10-9 at home. Patriots roll over the Comets 9-2 on the road. Player of the game, George Galvez for Boston. He's the starter. He gets the fifth win. He's 5-0 with a 2.77 ERA. Okay. So that's the ABC for Friday, May 15th. Performance of the day. Let's see. Got an ABC guy sneak through there. Got two of them. Aiden Watkins, the number 3 guy. But Rambo remains on top. All right. Let's go to Saturday. Saturday, May 16th, 1981. Tampa at Chicago. Olesen versus Heriberto Jimenez. Tampa Bay charts 5-2 win over Chicago. Player of the game is Jimenez in a losing effort. Olsen gets the win for Tampa Bay. He's 5-2. Storm now 17-20. Chicago 19-18. Miami at Dallas. Aguilar for Miami. Holster for Dallas. Dallas beats Miami 2-1. Pitchers duel. Player of the game, starter for the Big D, Warren Holster. He gets the win, his second. Dukes versus Firebirds. Extra inning win by Dukes over the Firebirds. 6 runs in the top of the 12th to win 9-3. Player of the game, Detroit third baseman Armando Garcia. Minneapolis at LA. Bain versus Romero. Blizzard win 6-3 at Los Angeles. Minneapolis with a good road win. Ricky Thompson again, player of the game for the Blizzard. Charlotte at San Diego. Game 2 of this series. Manny Gonzalez versus Arthur Rizzo. Steros pick up a 3-1 win against Charlotte. Charlotte loses again on the road. San Diego now 17-20. Charlotte 24-13. The starter, Arthur Rizzo for San Diego, is the player of the game, getting his second win. Atlanta at San Francisco. Warriors loses 7-6 to Atlanta in 11 innings. The Kings managed to get a road win against the first place Warriors, 7-6. Bobby Jackson, player of the game for San Francisco in a losing effort. ABC. Jimenez, Bobby Jackson, Warren Holst, NBC players. Meant to start with the ABC, but I forgot. Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Azekor versus Perez. Cougars snatch late game 6-5 win. Cougars win at home. They're 19-18. Tony Jones for the Cougars, right fielder, is the player of the game. Philadelphia at Houston. Flores for Philadelphia. Wilson for Houston. Two good pitchers. Houston downs Philadelphia 6-3. Home win for the Mavericks. First baseman Albert Chavez for Houston is the player of the game. Wilson gets his 5th win for Houston. Dylan Wilson. St. Louis at Denver. Flores versus Serrano. Stallions trip Rocketeers 5-3 in extra innings. 13 innings it took. St. Louis wins 5-3 on the road. Now 21-16. Denver had that 6-game winning streak. They have a home loss now. Victor Campos, player of the game for the Stallions. Nashville at Vegas, game 2. Hernandez versus Bennett. Las Vegas topples Nashville 8-4. 8 runs on 12 hits for the Gamblers as they take care of business. A little offense for you. Left fielder John Martinez for the Gamblers is the player of the game. Starting pitcher Fernando Bennett gets the win. He's now 3-0, 2.45 ERA. Aces at Jacks. Lumberjacks rack up a 5-1 win versus New York for their 14th win. David Rodriguez, starting pitcher for Portland, is the player of the game. He gets his 5th win. He's 5-1 with a 3.68 ERA. Boston at Seattle. Boston beats Seattle 7-3 for their 20th win. Starting pitcher Victor Martinez is the player of the game. He gets his 4th win. Let's see what ABC player may have broken through. We don't. Oh, none of them. Wow. Interesting. Okay, Jackson, Jimenez, all NBC players. Okay. So that's Saturday. So we finished today. And now it's Sunday, May 17th. Let's take a look at our standing. Most races are tight. ABC West. Gamblers have a 7-game lead over Denver. Seattle 8 games. St. Louis, Nashville tied for first. Italians have won 4 straight. Lumberjacks have won 3 straight. 6-10. Detroit Dukes have won 4 in a row. They're a game back of Dallas. Chicago has lost 6 of 10. Charlotte, bit of a tailspin in Miami. Only 4 games back. They're going to make a race of it yet. So the Showcase Sunday will feature the real-time sim and 2 showcase games. Detroit at Phoenix, Helvey versus the Cotty. And Nashville at Las Vegas, Alvarez versus Bobby Rodriguez. And then the rest of the day will unfold in real time in the real-time sim at the old mechanical scoreboard look. This is the Baseball Observer.